So what I have right here is an Arduino Uno, and so this is one of the more commonly used packages. It's very good for prototyping. It's got a USB, and I'm going to plug this into this little power bank here in just a second and show you. And this right here is a 1 meter long strip of LEDs. Now each of these LEDs can be programmably changed independent of the other ones and have a full RGB as well as 256 shades of color for each of them. And you can also turn them on to be full white. So now what this means is that we can change the color of any one of these in real time and then be able to make patterns or do different things. Now you'll see I've just got it kind of strung around here on the desk. But this is a meter long. I think this is 60 LEDs, so I think there's 60 of them individually. Now you may see these on things like an LED strip on the back of a TV, and they have a little tiny remote that you can change the colors. They're the exact same things. They make a couple of different styles. This one here is designed for something like an Arduino, because it just has the one data line. Some of the other ones you can set just the entire strip RGB colors. This one you can change each and every individual LED. So I've got programmed into the Arduino right now something called a strand test code, and it's going to run through a couple of different patterns of this as well. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Okay, so you can see it just ran through the red throughout the whole thing, and now it's doing a green and it's doing a stripe, so it's lighting them up in sequence of colors. And then as soon as it's done, it's going to go into a couple of different modes. So here's like a little flashing each of the colors, and then it's going to do, I think, like a marquee here where it's going to go through each of the shades. And then if we had this strung out, you'd be able to see all the different colors at the same time are being lit. Since I've just got it spiraled around the desk here, you can't see them all at the same time. But as you can see, this is something that very versatile. These can also be cut at any one of these points in between and either sandwiched together and stripped together, or we can cut them up and be able to create a pattern on a project and then solder them back together, or even if we wanted to do smaller strips of them. So now it's doing a little kind of a marquee chase where it's just the lights going through it. And I've got all of this running right now through this little power bank. I have no idea where this came from. It says Avera on it. They're not really technically sponsoring anything, but if they wanted to, by all means, let me know. Happy to do it and get your logo on everything. But anyway, this is one of the main pieces we're going to use on Hack Sioux Falls. All of the kids are going to get an Arduino, just like this one. We're going to have a power bank. I'm not sure what it's going to say on it. And then we're also going to have these LED strips, and they're going to be exactly like this one here. And like I said, the code is going to dictate exactly what each of them do. And the sky's the limit for what the kids want to program. You can have a single light change. You could create like a clock, which would show what time it is based on the number of lights being shown. We could use an accelerometer, kind of like this one right here, to be able to take the acceleration of our object and then maybe do a little bar that shows. Or the other thing that you see a lot of people doing is they'll do like a VU meter where they'll use an audio mic, and then based on how loud the sound is, it will run up. And so we can cut this into many different pieces, maybe 10 a piece, and then you can have a little VU meter. So anyway, the sky's the limit. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the creativity of the kids are around something like that. So this is going to be one of the main pieces that we use, as well as some LEDs and some switches. So if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and get signed up, HackSiouxFalls.com. Look forward to having everybody come out and checking out our event as well. So let me know if you have any questions.